This biome that we're going to look at are temperate deciduous forests. So here we are, located right below Lake Michigan. So we actually have temperate deciduous forests in our area. And these are other locations around the world where temperate deciduous forests are. Again, they're located in the temperate climate zones. So we have some in the eastern parts of the US, parts of Europe, Asia, South America, and a little blip in South Africa. So just recently, I don't know if you know this, I like to talk about Indiana Dunes National Park. We officially finally became a national park. Yay! Back in February of 2019. And what's super amazing about this national park is that it's not very big in size relative to other national parks, and it's not a very big continuous area because we actually have a lot of industries kind of scattered around throughout our area. So it's 15,000 acres of dunes, oak savannas, swamps, bogs, marshes, prairies, rivers, and temperate deciduous forests. We have so many different types of terrestrial biomes. And then we're right by Lake Michigan. And so we have a lot, that freshwater aquatic biome as well. So our little neck of the woods is actually, believe it or not, one of the top most biodiverse areas in all of the United States relative to its size. Because again, it's not very big, but there's so much life and so much biodiversity in our little area. We have so many different types of biomes and plants and animals that are actually only found around here. So here's a climatograph for temperate deciduous forests. We're looking at Chicago, Illinois as our example. Again, we have moderate temperatures here on the y-axis. On this right side, we have temperature. On the left is precipitation. So looking at our temperature range, we can get kind of cool, in the 30s, maybe even obviously lower. And then, intermediate, not as high as a desert during the summertime. And we have then moderate levels of rainfall as well. So here's some images of our own temperate deciduous forests in the area. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have a really hiked around here. Recognize those stairs. They're a very great workout. I think they're located along West Beach, if I'm not mistaken. So they can have warm summers, as we are exhibiting here now, and also kind of cold winters. Again, not as cold as a tundra or a boreal forest, but it can get really cold. Intermediate levels of precipitation up to some higher end, 30 to 60 inches. Again, not as much as a rainforest per se, but still pretty significant amounts of rain. We have all kinds of trees. We have maple, beech, oak. We have ferns. We have mosses growing on our trees and rocks. And so, a huge adaptation, which is kind of in the name of the biome, is that our trees are deciduous. What happens to our trees during fall time? Well, the leaves change color and then those leaves fall. Because during fall time, there really is not much sunlight for photosynthesis. So, why keep those leaves there? So, a lot of our trees will lose their leaves during fall time. That means that they are deciduous. We also have thick bark on our trees, helpful for water conservation, and pretty broad leaves, big broad leaves for photosynthesis. So here's some more images of plants in our area in the temperate deciduous forest. All kinds of fungi growing on our trees. Fungi are not plants, but we typically see them growing attached to plants. As far as animals go, just think about what we have around here. We've seen in your own backyard. You have bird feeders. You may see some woodpeckers, some deer. We don't really have bears roaming around here, but we have a lot of rabbits. We have birds and amphibians. The animals in our area hibernate during cold months. We have a lot of animals, especially birds, migrating. And to help out with that, with the colder winters, they have thick fur. All right, that takes care of our biome, temperate deciduous forests.